Step 3. Let go of what you can't control, the freedom of releasing the unchangeable. The weight we don't need to carry. Ever notice how much energy you spend stressing over stuff you can't change? The rain ruining your picnic plans. Your coworker's snarky comment. That flight delay that's got you pacing the airport. It's like we're all lugging around invisible backpacks stuffed with things we can't fix, and man, those packs get heavy. Here's the thing, though, you don't have to keep carrying them. That's what step 3 is all about: let go of what you can't control. This isn't about throwing in the towel or pretending problems don't exist. It's about figuring out where your power ends and giving yourself permission to drop the rest. In a world that's always pushing us to do more, be more, fix more, letting go feels radical, like a quiet rebellion against the chaos. And the payoff? A lighter heart, a clearer head, and a taste of that inner peace we're chasing. In this deep dive, we'll explore why we cling so tight, how letting go sets you free, and what it looks like in real life, like Tom, a teacher who stopped losing sleep over test scores. I'll mix in some science, a dash of Buddhist wisdom, and a whole lot of practical steps. By the end, you'll have a roadmap to shed what's weighing you down. So, grab a coffee, or just take a breath, and let's get started. Why we cling, the illusion of control. Let's kick things off with a hard truth: we're control freaks. Not all of us, not all the time, but enough to make life harder than it needs to be. Why? Because control feels safe. If we can just tweak the weather, change our boss's mind, or make traffic disappear, we think we'll be okay. It's like our brains are wired to believe that gripping tighter means winning. Science has a name for this: the illusion of control. Psychologists say it's a coping trick, our way of dodging the scary reality that a lot of life is out of our hands. Back in 1975, a researcher named Ellen Langer ran an experiment where people overestimated their influence over random events, like thinking they could predict a coin toss if they tried hard enough. Sounds silly? Sure, but we do it every day. You check the weather app obsessively, as if staring at 80% chance of rain will dry the clouds. You replay that argument in your head, convinced you could have said something to change their mind. Here's where it gets messy. Clinging to the uncontrollable doesn't just waste time, it stresses you out. Your body goes into overdrive, heart racing, jaw clenched, because it thinks you're in a fight you can win. But you can't. The rain's gonna fall, the flight's still late, and your neighbor's dog will keep barking. That's where letting go comes in, not as defeat, but as liberation. Why it works: the freedom of non-attachment. So, why does letting go feel so good when you finally do it? It's simple. It unloads the junk you were never meant to carry. When you stop battling reality, you free up space, mental, emotional, physical, for what actually matters. Stress doesn't come from the thing itself, it comes from resisting it. The flight delay's annoying, sure, but the real pain is the hours you spend fuming instead of grabbing a coffee and rolling with it. In Buddhism, this ties to non-attachment, a big idea that's less about detachment, checking out of life, and more about not gripping so tight. The Buddha said clinging to outcomes, people, even ideas, is the root of suffering. Let go, and peace flows in. It's not apathy, it's acceptance. You're not giving up on life, you're giving up on the losing battle against it. Science backs this up too. A 2019 study from Stanford showed that people who practiced letting go of uncontrollable stressors, like traffic or weather, had lower blood pressure and less anxiety than those who didn't. Why? Because your brain stops sounding the alarm when you quit fighting what's already done. It's like telling your nervous system, hey, we're cool. No need to panic. And here's the deeper win: letting go isn't just about stress, it's about identity. When you stop defining yourself by what you can't control, you get to be you, not the delay, not the argument, just you. That's where inner peace lives, quiet and steady. How to do it: your 5-step letting go playbook. Alright, let's get hands-on. This isn't some abstract philosophy, it's a practical tool you can use today, whether you're stressing over a deadline or a spilled coffee. Here's how to let go of what you can't control, step by step. 1. Pick your stressor. Think of something bugging you right now. Big or small: your kid's tantrum, a rude email, the rain outside. Name it. 2. Ask the control question. Be real with yourself: can I control this? Not can I wish it away, but can I actually change it? 3. Release the uncontrollable. If the answer's no, picture it floating away. Maybe it's a balloon drifting up, a leaf on a river, a cloud dissolving, whatever works. See it go. 4. Focus on your lane. If it's partly in your control, zero in on what you can do. Can't fix the rain? You can grab an umbrella. Can't change their opinion? You can state yours and move on. Let the rest slide. 5. Seal it with a breath. Take a deep inhale, exhale slow, and say out loud or in your head, I'm letting this go for now. Feel the weight lift, even a little. It's not rocket science, but it takes guts. Your brain's used to clinging, it'll fight back. That's okay. The power's in the practice, not perfection. Real life stories, letting go in action. Let's see this play out with some real people, folks like you and me who found freedom by dropping what they couldn't carry. Tom's story, the teacher's test score trap. Tom's a 45-year-old high school teacher from Seattle. For years, he tied himself in knots over his students' test scores. I'd stay up late worrying, he told me. If they failed, I failed. It was my fault their parents didn't help, or they didn't study. Every low grade felt like a punch to his worth. One day, after a rough class where half the kids bombed a quiz, he hit a wall. I can't keep doing this, he thought. A friend had mentioned this letting go idea, so he tried it. He grabbed a notebook, wrote 2 lists, what I can control, lesson plans, his effort, extra help sessions, and what I can't, their focus, home lives, test day nerves. The can't list? He imagined it floating off in balloons, red, blue, yellow, up and away. It felt goofy at first, he laughed. Like I was in a Pixar movie. But that night, I really slept, for the first time in weeks. It wasn't instant zen. The worry crept back sometimes. But over months, Tom found a lighter way to teach. I do my best, he said. The rest? It's not mine to hold. That's letting go, freedom with chalk dust on it. Jenny's story, the weather warrior. Jenny, a 32-year-old event planner from Miami, lived for perfection. Her outdoor weddings had to be flawless, sunny skies, no humidity, happy brides. But weather doesn't care about your vision board. One Saturday, a last-minute storm rolled in, soaking her perfect setup. I was furious, she said. Pacing, yelling at the sky like it'd listen. A co-worker saw her meltdown and said, Jen, you can't control the rain. Let it go. She rolled her eyes but tried it later, sitting in her car. Can I stop this storm? Nope. She pictured the rain clouds drifting off, not gone, just not her fight. I still had to fix the tents, she said, but I wasn't a mess anymore. I focused on what I could do, moving stuff inside. That shift saved her sanity and the wedding. Now, she keeps an "it's not mine" mantra for every forecast. Rahul's story, the family feud. Rahul, a 27-year-old engineer from Chicago, grew up in a loud, opinionated family. Everyone's always arguing, he said. I try to fix it, make them see my side, calm them down. It never worked. One holiday, a debate over politics turned into a shouting match. Rahul felt the old urge to jump in. Instead, he paused. Can I control their opinions? No way. He imagined their words floating off like smoke, took a breath, and said, I'm letting this go. He didn't fix the fight, he just stopped carrying it. I ate my turkey in peace, he grinned. They kept yelling, but I was done. Rahul's still learning, but that moment stuck. It's my sanity, he said. I can't change them, but I can change me. These aren't superheroes. Tom, Jenny, Rahul, they're regular people who found a crack in the stress wall. Letting go didn't erase their problems, it gave them room to breathe. The science, what happens when you let go? Let's nerd out a bit. Why does this work on a brain level? When you cling to the uncontrollable, your amygdala, the fear center, lights up like a Christmas tree. It's screaming, fix this. Fight this, even when there's no fixing to be done. That kicks off a stress cascade, cortisol spikes, muscles tense, sleep tanks. Letting go flips the switch. Your prefrontal cortex, the logical part, steps in, calming the amygdala down. A 2021 study from Yale found that people who practiced accepting uncontrollable events had less activity in stress-related brain regions. It's like your brain says, "Oh, we're not in danger? Cool, I'll chill." There's a bonus: letting go boosts resilience. Psychologists call it cognitive flexibility, the ability to shift focus from what's stuck to what's movable. Over time, this rewires you. You get better at spotting what's yours to handle and what's not. It's not instant, but it's real. Your brain literally learns to lighten the load. The soul side, non-attachment and peace. This isn't just science, it's spiritual gold. In Buddhism, non-attachment is a cornerstone. The idea? Clinging to outcomes, people, even emotions, creates suffering. Let go, and you're not numb, you're free. It's not about not caring, it's about caring without chaining yourself. Think of it like holding sand. Grip too tight, and it slips through your fingers. Hold it loosely, and it stays. Life's the same. You can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. That's non-attachment, peace through flow, not force. You don't need to meditate in a temple to get this. It's universal. Whether you're religious, spiritual, or just fed up, letting go taps into something bigger, the truth that you're not the storm, you're the one watching it pass. That's where inner peace roots down. Making it yours, tips to let go daily. Let's keep it real. How do you do this in your crazy life? Here's how to weave letting go into your day. Spot the cling, notice when you're stuck. Tight chest? Racing thoughts? That's your cue. Ask fast, can I control this? Do it quick, don't overthink. Visualize big, balloons, clouds, a kite cutting loose, make it vivid. Jenny swears by picturing rain washing her stress away. Write it down, like Tom, list your can and can't. Seeing it helps. Burn the can't list if you're dramatic. Breathe it out, that final breath isn't fluff, it's your anchor. Slow exhale, I'm letting this go. Feel it. Hiccups? I feel guilty, letting go can feel like slacking. It's not, you're just picking your battles. It keeps coming back, normal. Let it go again. Rahul says it's like brushing off lint, it takes a few swipes. I'm too mad, fair. Start small, let go of a tiny annoyance first, like a slow Wi-Fi signal. Try it now, your letting go moment. Let's do it. Pick one thing stressing you today, big or small. Ask, can I control it? If no, picture it floating off, balloon, leaf, whatever. If yes-ish, name what you can do, release the rest. Breathe deep, say, I'm letting this go for now. Feel that? Maybe a tiny lift, maybe just a pause. That's enough. You don't have to fix the world, just this moment. Why this matters, the bigger you. Letting go isn't giving up, it's growing up. It's Tom sleeping again, Jenny saving her wedding, Rahul eating turkey in peace. It's not about the rain stopping, it's about you not drowning in it. You're not here to control everything. You're here to live, mess and all. Step 3's your key to drop the weight and find the space where peace waits. So, join us in happiness from within. Subscribe, try this, and tell us, what did you let go of today? Let's keep rolling, together.